Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog channel. Today I'm going to try to keep it nice and short and sweet because I waited way too late to do this and I barely have any time to edit or upload this video for it to go up on Thursday. Anyway, so today is Thursday and according to my vlogging schedule for Veda, this is a story time video. So, story time. So once upon a time, way back in the ancient past of 2005, I was but a young child, a high schooler. I think I was a freshman, maybe a sophomore. And lo and behold, but I was invited to go on a trip, a ski trip, to Colorado with some of my friends. And so I'm very excited about this lovely trip, but I have never been skiing in my life because I come from Oklahoma and there's, no mountains here to ski upon. Water skiing is a thing, but it's a little different. Anyway, so head up on this trip, and the very first day we're up there, I go to ski school. Ski school, very helpful little activity. Basically teaches you the basics of skiing. So I learned if you put your skis like this, that's what they called a pizza in the ski school, and it's supposed to slow you down as you're going down the slope. And if you put your skis parallel, they called that a French fry. French fry, pizza. And the French fry was used, for going forward, obviously. He also said something about if you wanted to slow down or take your time going down the slope, you could kind of swerve back and forth, and you could use your poles and everything. Anyway, we practiced around on this basically flat square of snow for about an hour or two, and then that was ski school, right? So I graduated from ski school and decided to go up on the slope, right? So I hop onto the ski lift, and I get all the way up to the top, and I don't know how to read the signs for what slope is which. So I look out at the signs and I'm thinking, okay, well, I know that the bunny slopes are the easiest, right? So I'm thinking, okay, green, that's got to be the easy one. So I'm thinking, I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm feeling pretty good about this whole skiing business. So I look for the next level up and I'm like, oh, that must be the blue, right? The blue must be the next level up. I'm like, okay, let's try out this blue. And I think my choices at the top of this particular ski lift that I chose to go up, one was a blue slope and the other one was like a black or something. And I was like, well, I'm not doing that. Or it had moguls maybe. I don't know. It looked way scarier. So I said, okay, I'm gonna have to choose this blue one here. So I started going down the blue slope. About, 10 feet down this slope, I start realizing I am going insanely fast. And I was like, well, dang it, I need to figure out how to slow down. So I started pizzaing like crazy. And I don't know if my technique was off or if the slope was just that steep, but I'm still just racing down this hill. And I cannot figure out how to do the turns, that he also said, which would slow you down, because I was afraid if I turn sideways, I'm going to fall right over, right? So I'm careening down this hill. Slowly, I start to realize that this is no longer a blue. It has turned into a green. So literally, dotted all over this hillside are parents with their young children, hand in hand, skiing peacefully down this bunny green slope. And here I am, careening down it like a mad woman, pizzaing like there's no tomorrow. And so as I approach this group of lovely skiers enjoying their day with their young children on this lovely easy slope, going at speeds that no beginner skier has any reason to go at, I begin yelling at these people. I yell things like, get out of the way, I can't stop, get out of my way, I am going to hit you. And so I'm clearly a mad woman doing this. So I'm skiing down through this group of people, yelling at the top of my lungs, thinking, thank God everyone's getting out of the way. But unfortunately for me, this hill is not infinitely long, and so I realize I'm gonna have to figure out a way to stop, otherwise I'm gonna keep on, going right all the way up to the end of the slope, right? Which ends conveniently in this bright orange plastic fence, and then, a hill, like a mountain that you could fall off of. So as I'm looking towards the bottom of this hill, thinking, to myself, God, I'm going to die, I'm thinking, okay, I've got to have a strategy. I've got to have a strategy to slow down. So I'm slowing down enough right now where I'm not going insanely fast, but I'm still not able to stop. And so I look down at the end of the hill, and there is a ski lift going up the side, and there's kind of like this kind of curved path going around it that's all been packed down. It's like really solid, icy, but it's like completely flat. And so my thought is, okay, I can't slow down by the end of the slope, so I'm going to head straight towards that path, and I'm going to try to snake my way around onto this flat space, and hopefully that will slow me down so that I can stop, right? That's the thought. So this is my strategy as I'm freaking out, going down the hill, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute, and I'm going down, and as I come onto that curve, I'm thinking, okay, I got this, I got this, I got this. No, I don't got this. And so as I come around this curve, my skis completely slip out from under me, and I go sliding underneath this orange plastic fence, right? And so I fall over the edge, under the fence, come to a stop in a giant heap of snow, feet sticking up all over the place. My skis popped off. I don't know where they are. They're sticking in the snow somewhere else. Anyway, and I've caused an enormous scene. Everyone on this entire slope has seen me do this, right? So I'm laying there just kind of dazed and glad to be alive and not knowing what the hell's gonna happen. And so suddenly I look up and there's a man standing there above the fence and he's looking down at me, and this is like the most ski bum looking dude. Like picture like surfer dude, but on skis. And he looks down at me and he's got this big old, grin on his face, and he leans down and he goes and reaches down for my hand and he goes, nice wipeout. And I cracked up. I've never laughed so hard in my life. Anyway, he pulls me out of the snow and I go about my day, and it was a great old time after that. But that was my first introduction to skiing, and it was a great time. Anyway, all right, thanks for listening to my story. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Nice wipeout.